work, you don't try. You supposed to dey jai. Kilo come, me come, person matter, person we don't mind, boy. When I land softly on the sofa floor. So far so good, koni bajo. Let me see you, oh lo lo lo. Let me see you, oh lo lo lo. Bukao, let me bukao. Let me see you, de buka, oh lo lo lo. Let me see you, oh lo lo lo. Bukao, let me bukao. Let me see you, de buka, oh lo lo lo. Let me see you, oh lo lo lo. Bukao, let me bukao. Let me see you, de buka, oh lo lo lo. Let me see you, oh lo lo lo. Bukao, let me bukao. Let me see you, de buka. Wera, oh, get go get the dollar. Wake up. Don't walk, don't try. Supposed to stay high. Kilo con uno chef water. Let's see what I'm at. When I land softly on a sofa floor. So far so good. Koni bajo. Let me see you. Oh lo lo lo. Let me see you. Oh lo lo lo. Bukao. Let me bukao. Let me see you. De buka. Oh lo lo lo. Let me see you. Oh lo lo lo. Bukao. Let me bukao. Let me see you. De buka. Oh lo lo lo. Let me see you. Oh lo lo lo. Bukao. Let me bukao. Let me see you. De buka. Oh lo lo lo. Let me see you. Oh lo lo lo. Bukao. Let me see you. Bukao. Let me see you. You don't walk, you don't try. You supposed to the vibe. Leave me on my bed. You don't walk, you don't try. You supposed to the vibe. Having on my peace. Yeah, the first streets, but I get money. I get to kill it when they give me keys and other things. She want to have my keys, but I don't want to have kids right now. She tell me what are we? She tell me what are we? I tell her we are. I tell her baby, no, is it not too far? She tell me what are we? She what are we? She whisper things inside my ear. Me tell her things she wanna hear. Oh.
I day my day on my days. To baggy the body wallet, girl. It's all fun and games until you faint on no. Then you wanna be my baby. She say what are we tossing? I love is what why you want love on my come on. Amy gonna need a show more. She say what are we tossing? I love is what why you want love on my come on. Amy gonna need a show more.
She tell me what are we? I tell her we are. I tell her baby, no, is it not too far? She tell me what are we? She what are we? She whisper things inside my ear. Me tell her things she wanna hear.
She said 21 questions. On a le put it by, 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 what are we? Got already chose, Opatalapi, in a little code. I'm not a window shopper, and I could buy you Balenciaga. What are we? Got already chose, Opatalapi, in a little code. I'm not a
tell me what are we? She tell me what are we? I tell her we are what we are. I tell her baby, no reason I'm too fast. She tell me what are we? She what I done, what I be. She whisper things inside my ear. Me tell her things when she wanna hear.
What is that? 21 questions. On a le poto te paille, 21 questions. On a le poto te paille, 21 questions. On a le poto te paille, 21 questions. On a le poto te paille,
We were shot like a jacket, so do your zip. We would roll down the rapids to find a wave that fits. Can you feel where the wind is? Can you feel it through?
Exclusive from DJ Calvin. Don't touch that dial.
They tell me this, they tell me that. They say my bitch, say she a bad. Anytime I knock it out. No rubber band, no rubber band. Every time I put down, they show me that. If I know pull out, she got my back. Although you cool, I'm happy that. Although you cool, say everything I do is for my woman. Anything I talk, when you talk, I go do. Me, I know they see another girl for my visuals. Loving you, now in my ritual. My girl, got me, she not stingy. She give me love, so you want it. All of the moves you been practicing. Put it on top me. Girl, give me love for my moto. Girl, you light in my store. She and me gonna must go. She know they got you know so. Say anything I do is for my woman. Anything I talk, when you talk, I go do, Me, I know they see another girl for my visuals. Loving you, now in my ritual. Me, I know they share my gem. I know they like your baby. My girl, they make me reason. She understand my pitching. Like, wangala. Oh, wangala. I put back out for her belly. My girl, got no problem. Oh, all of a sudden, she said, me, I go be Two-Face and my colleague. Okay, my baby. Oh, all of a sudden, she said, me, I go be Two-Face and my colleague. Okay, my baby. Say anything I do is for my woman. Anything I do, when you talk, I go do to me. You sweet to me for body. She a loving fee follow me. Wow. Get your bullet, make her go crazy. I'ma get see you sure for me. Say make her withdraw money.
DJ Calvin on the mix.
Oh, no go downgrade. Make a carry your luggage. I define you for this. For this, I no drugs I fit to contain. Your body in a baggage. She know see I'm falling for love. Overdose me, your love they overdose me. Now you, I want me love you, I think come follow low. Overloading, I'll be overloading. Your bank account, money plenty, tell me the amount.
Don't tell me love it tastes like this. Got my money in my pocket like this. Bitcoin in my wallet like this. Wisdom in my knowledge like this. Follow God, I know they follow man. For you, I might have to consider trips to LA taking photographs. If signed by me, then it's an autograph.
Live to die another day for you, baby. Quit my Casanova ways for you, baby. The only time that you say that you hate me is when I take the last slice of pastry. Now I'm on the run. Loving you till kingdom come, but you drive me crazy. Send someone, still my billboard baby.
Man, I get taxi, they be. You dey, I mean like by me. I just wanna be there when you need me. Baby, now your matter, I dey sing all day, yeah. Overdosing, body overdose. I say you carry overload, and you know you bad like commando. Yeah, Oroma, no good and carry your luggage. I define you for days. For days, I no drugs, I fit to contain. Your body na baggage. So you know, see, I'm falling for love. Overdose me, your love they overdose me. Now you, I want me love you, waiting for follow. Overloading, I'll be overloading. Your bank account, money plenty, don't be the amount. If you see her no man, tell him she be the one, no. Cause I know in my heart and my soul. If you do me okay. If I could be follow, baby. Oh, if I enter your motor, pim pim pim, I could make you to shout, pum pum pum, pum pum pum. Oh, me I know to like you for my, so now you I want to show my mama. Cause I'm a put you in a brand new juma. Sugar life be my sugar cane sweet, but your love is sugar cane sweet, but your love is sweeter. So below juice mixed with a little ginger. Oh girl, I wanna be with you, but you know they got enough time for me. I wanna live with you. I got the reason why I can't let go. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Match on your chin, now girl, don't talk. Got me like a thief in a night long jaw. But you know, say, all of my niggas, them ball. Nothing you go ever need at all. Match on your chin, now girl, don't know. Taking it a break, I get me, I know the rush. Baby, if you want me, catch a rebel, but me say, with me. Show me a jigger, let me see. And let me see the woman that is with. I put a couple $1,000 on your wrist. What's on your wrist? Mama, they can't touch you. I ain't never see this kind, babe. We do some kind things, make me feel some kind way. You know I'm not just tryna get laid, cause I know some kind chicks do it for the right pay. Baby, make I fire you with my machine gun. 16 rounds, I be King Kong. Girlie, make I sample you my brand new song. Baby, love. Oh, girl, I wanna be with you, but you know they got enough time for me. I wanna live with you, yeah. I can't see reason why I can't let go. Girl, you never know, so you come gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you come gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, you come gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you come gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Senorita, mamacita, body bad.
Hello, everybody. Good evening from Kigali. I hope everyone is feeling pumped up. I hope you're all feeling excited for our pre-onboarding activation hangout / party. So we would want this to be as engaging as possible. So feel free to give shout out in your chat box. Tell us where you're dialing in from. I'm currently here with my good friend, Kevin. I'm sure those of you from Kigali, you've been seeing messages coming from a mystery man called Kevin. I'm here with him today. Happy to keep this going over the next 45 minutes. So my co-host today is the lovely Miss Ruby. Ruby, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling very nice and cool. It's raining here in Lagos. I'm at the house Lagos in VI. Hi guys. Hello everybody. It is so good to see all of you, thousands and thousands of you. Welcome to the Nigeria, Rwanda, and Ghana. And we just thought it'd be fun to get to see you guys and speak to you, kind of the way that people speak to anyone starting a course, like just before the course, just to give you like spoilers so that you can hit the ground running and get started just before welcome week. So it's really good to meet you, like Nana said, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys are saying in the chats. It'll be nice, super nice. I'm already seeing some things actually. There's already some activity, Nana, on the chat.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
getting hot.
Yeah, so I used to say, I think this is where the real Ghana-Nigeria rivalry comes in. So for my Ghanaian people, I always tell Ruby, we
Nana, you promised you won't bring the Nigeria-Ghana rivalry.
I need to because we already won the Jollof Wars, right? So today we want to intimidate you. So my Ghana army, I want you to go into the comment box if you're from Ghana, Accra, dump the Ghana flag in there. Let's show the Nigerian people that we know they carry last.
Oh, we know they carry last is a Nigerian thing to say, Nana. So how can you tell Nigerians that we know they carry last?
This one will take it from you guys. So guys, keep the banter going. Keep the banter going.
It's really hot in the chats.
Yeah, I like that. Unfortunately, I'm not able to see all of you, but let's keep it going, and then Ruby can pick some up as we go on. So thank you very much for joining us. This is a very chill, easy space. We're just, trying to get to interact with you, try to bring the energy up because, like we say, we want you to do hard things, and this is the first step towards doing hard things. So we need you to ease up, start connecting with your friends, start contacting them, start throwing shades because these are the people that you're going to go on your journey with. So let's keep that going. Ruby, what do we have next?
I have a lot to talk about, honestly, Nana. We're going to start with a couple of icebreakers that will just keep us in the mood.
Okay, so.
Thank you. All right. So this is just our agenda for the day, guys. It's a quick meeting. We're going to do an icebreaker and some introductions. You've already started introducing yourselves in the chat. I've seen some people from Nigeria, some people from Rwanda. I've seen people from all over the place. We can go a little bit more detailed. We're not hopefully stalkers on this group. So I said very specifically that I'm at the house VI. It's a hangout spot. So I'm in VI Lagos currently. And it will be really interesting if someone actually swings by. You're more than welcome to come have a chat and maybe a drink here. But yeah, if you can tell us like where exactly you are in the country, that'd be fun. So maybe there's someone actually down the road from you. You may never know. So that's the icebreaker and introductions part. Then we're going to talk through what exactly the VA program is. I mean, you applied and you got in. So this is you on the other side of it. We're just telling you what we know it to be and why we think it'll be a good idea, especially from people who've done it before. And then we're going to give you the gist, the actual sweet sauce. We're going to talk to you about how to succeed in this course. And then we'll just take questions from you and then go to next steps. It's a quick one, like we keep saying. All right.
Great. So I can see Ruth Ado from Accra, Ghana. I'm going to give a bit of shout out by screen here.
Hi, Accra, guys.
Yeah. So Francis Adams from Temagana. I see you, Mohammed Zakaria. I'm sure you're from Nigeria. Let me give you one shout out.
Shouts Nigerians and Rwandans. It's not only Ghanaian.
Okay. Esther, I see you. Ghana. Let's go. Port Harcourt, Mary Jane. I see you. So let's keep this going. Let's throw in more banter. Benin, Nigeria. Leslie. Yes. So it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I love the vibes going on in the chat. Keep it coming.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, let's launch right into our first icebreaker.
Okay. So before that, we want to show you the team. Wow, my tech team did a very good job of creating a picture. You can see Kevin, he's the guy working behind the scene trying to make all of this work. We just took this picture to show Ruby that we were together. and you know,
And
he
made
just
me
feel
feel
it.
jealous, but it's okay. I don't forgive you.
Yes,
Me,
and
I'm
that's
coming
the
to
lovely
Rwanda.
Ruby. That's the lovely Miss Ruby. As you can see, wearing green, representing Nigeria. So I see you. Next time I'm gonna come wearing my Ghana colors.
Thank you, Nana. So yeah, that's the team, guys. Kevin, Nana, and Ruby on the wheels of steel this afternoon, here to take you all the way to VA and beyond. So please put in the chat. I don't know about these. They're really sad people here. Like this baby hasn't been fed. Please, I hope none of you feel like this baby. But yeah, please put your moods in the chat. Which of the moods represents you today?
Yeah. So we have mood one, which is the guy in orange, which has been
Are
me.
you like all set? Are you fucked with Tony Stark and Robert Downey Jr. or are you just kind of like mid?
Yeah. So mood one has been me like for the whole day. The guy who's like, okay, let's freaking go. You know, let's get this. I hope everyone feels like this because this is the start of the journey. So we need you to feel ready. If you're not feeling like this guy, then you're probably in the wrong program because you need a lot of energy to do hard things. So I hope a lot of you would be like your number one. For those of you who feel like number two, I don't know how I can help you, but I hope that you feel like the first dude. Those of you who feel like Tony Stark, sorry, you feel it's been a rough day. You're like, who are these guys? Can you leave us alone and let us sleep because we're tired? I hope you get the energy back. And then those of you who are not sure, the fourth guy, you're like, maybe, maybe not. Also, put it in the chat and let's see how you're feeling.
Oh, Nana, we're seeing a lot of mid ones here. We're also seeing some threes and fours. Like, I think the four people might actually be in Nigeria because there's been so much rain here in Lagos maybe. There's been a lot of rain here in Lagos and it's caused traffic. So I started off like this. Then I was kind of hungry at about 12. So I went to the baby at 2. And then I was like this. And then I'm like, what's happening? Where is this program? I want to start. I'm happy. And then I got excited again. So I've cycled through everything today. It's been a really long day. But this is the best part of my day. And I'm super excited. Super, super excited.
I feel you. And I think for me, I've been one the whole time because I'm like leaving Accra last night. I'm like, let's go to Kigali. And I'm in this beautiful space, getting to meet Kevin, planning this together. It's sort of giving me some energy. So thankfully, I don't feel like 2, 3, or 4. So I hope that I can continue feeling like this throughout the next 40 minutes or 45 minutes that we have with our amazing learners.
Absolutely. Thank you, Nana. And Kevin, how are you feeling? We haven't heard from you. Please, let's hear your voice, guys.
It's a really big one, you see.
Hey.
All the people from Russia, like, where are you? The chat is always, Nigeria, Ghana, like, where are the rest of you guys? I mean,
Rwanda, please make noise. I'm literally intimidating. Yes, I'm intimidating Kevin here. I'm like, where? Yeah, make some noise. I'm like, Kevin, where are your people? I'm in your country, and my people are like representing me so much. So Rwandans, come into the chat box. Let's get the vibe going and then keep it going. So
I'm seeing some Rwandans. Yes, okay. They're saying it's been cold. Yes, okay. I'm seeing them. They're coming in.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Kaga, nice to meet you. All right, guys. I would love to shout all of you out, but there are literally thousands of you on here. But I will shout out as many as I can see. But we're gonna keep it moving now with our next icebreaker.
Okay, so for the icebreaker, I'm sure the Rwandans, you're like, who are these West Africans that are like dominating this whole thing? Like, we need to hear some, Rwandan voice and Rwandan swag and all of that. So I'm going to gracefully move so that Kevin can enjoy the spotlight and then take us to our icebreaker. So Kevin, over to you.
All right. Time for us to shine. And Rwandans, please, throw some comments in there. Don't keep us quiet. All right, cool. So I think we've already done this, like the name and the country and the emoji. If you haven't done so, please do that. All you have to do is to just set in the name and the country you're joining us from today. And if you can, put there an emoji of how you're feeling today. We've already shared about how we're feeling today, from the picture 1, 2, 3, 4, and I hope everybody was 1. I saw a few 2s. Maybe I'm blind, but I didn't see 4 and 5s. But yeah, alrighty. So now let's talk about how much do you know about ALX? Now, the first question is, in the abbreviation of ALX, what do you think the X stands for? Put it in the chat. What do you think X stands for? Let's see some answers right here coming through.
Where are the smart
Kevin,
people? Those people who used to be first in class. This is your time to shine. You know,
Kevin,
the class.
X-Men.
So Wolverines, yo.
All right, guys.
Where are those responses? Or are you guys doing?
I've seen someone from Rwanda.
All right.
Experience. I see you, Esther. I see you say experience.
X is for
X is for
Kigali.
Kigali. Ooh, extra,
Alright.
exchange, excellence,
Express.
express, excited, experts.
Experience, experts.
Oh, Chidera, xylophone, really?
This is
Excellent.
serious,
Alright,
guys.
interesting answer.
Combination of different things. E,
Ex-
African
Okay.
Leadership X. I'm
All
liking
right.
this one. Please, we need to change it. Whatever it is, I like the xylophone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine African leadership xylophone. That sounds cool, right?
I know.
Okay. Kevin, you
Alright.
can take us.
About time we show you what it is then. So the X basically stands for the unique potential that every single person we believe has, as well as the different hidden talents that everyone has. And once you get to know more about ALX, you also get to learn about how most of the programs we have are curated to actually help you polish and thrive with your different talents in your different fields, that you can actually do great things and make a change in the different communities you are in. Now, for the second prompt, when was ALX first established? Let's see some answers.
These are for the historians, those of you who like history, I guess, and those that are good at guessing. Any answers, any takers?
Hey, someone said Xmas for the previous question. Wow. It's not your time. It's almost time for Christmas, guys. But yeah, when was ALX first established? Do you guys know? Kevin is like the Riddler, always asking us hard questions. Kevin, I'm just happy you're not the one that organized the VA program for the exam. I don't think I'll pass.
No, I only do icebreakers. I mean, yeah, nice when it's too core, it's like that hard. Now we are about to break it,
All right.
1985, really?
2020, 2019, 2010, 1985. Hey, who was alive in 1985?
All right, 85. Wow.
Okay, interesting.
It's okay if you have no idea, that's fine.
All right.
That's fine. 2018. Solomon, you're correct. Samuel Paul, you're correct. Anyone who said you're correct. You're correct. Anyone who said 2018 is correct. That's when ALX was first established. Kevin, do we have one more?
Yeah. Let's see the next one. So how many programs do we have currently in total?
Oh my God.
On the website, you don't need to leave your YouTube live to go.
Sure, there are like 100 programs.
How many programs do you think we have in total? ALX is offering right now.
Let's see. 3, 10, 5, 6, 3, 8, 5. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Yo, the charts are buzzing, and it's so overwhelming to see. We can't even follow it. So keep the energy coming. Now we see we are joined by over 955 young people at this time. We really appreciate you making time. For those of you in Ghana, it's really like 5. Those of you that are just leaving the office, tuning in. Those in Ghana, it's 3 p.m. Probably had to leave the office to join this. We really, really appreciate you. So
anyone in Nigeria, in traffic, anybody that's like, spending very expensive data to get on this call, We are very, very appreciative, and we can't wait to welcome you in person.
Exactly.
All right, how many programs have we got, guys? What's the answer? 8. Who's been saying 65? Oh, hey. Frederick, you're correct. Ita Batokafo, you're correct. 1993. Hey. Who
Okay.
answered? That person answered 1993. Maybe they're from Ghana.
Please, Ruby, let my people be. Okay, we already won the Jollof Wars. This is not time to bring another rivalry.
I don't know where you thought you won the Jollof War. Uzioma, you're correct.
Okay. Thank you guys for engaging us, for indulging us. So we're going to move to the next session. Ruby, can I hear? Seems your line is dropping. Is it your Lagos internet doing its thing? Is it Nigerian internet?
No, it's the rain. It's just the rain. I'm going to move to a different location.
Okay. I mean, Nigeria needs to fix up. You guys need to fix up your internet stuff. So anyway, I'm sure my people in Ghana are enjoying great internet connection. They can hear me properly. They can see me properly. You know, so big ups to all my people in Ghana, and for my Nigerian people, it's just brotherly love. Please don't take offense. We are neighbors. So we're going to move to the next session, which is basically what the ALX VA program is about. So Ruby, if you've been able to move to a better position, you can kindly take us to what the VA program is.
Yes, just 1 second, please.
Sure. Turn off the full camera. This one.
All right, it's storming out. So it's just really, really rainy. So it started to rain on my laptop. So I decided to come upstairs. This place is very nice. All right, guys, what is this VA program? You already know. It's an 8-week. It's going to take 8 weeks of your life, about 50 hours per week. And it's a full-time learning program for anyone who's an early career professional across the African continent. So that's about 0 to 5 years. It will teach you everything you need to know to launch your career as a virtual assistant. Virtual assistants are very valuable these days, especially as the world becomes more global and interconnected and very much remote. So you might find yourself being a virtual assistant to someone who's doing some crazy things in the US, the UK, Korea, China, and it's just a great opportunity to get amazing experience. The course material is accessed fully online. You will be doing weekly assessments, and then you will also get to interact and be supported by a cohort of your peers. I think it's a fantastic opportunity to get your hands dirty and learn how to support your desired employer eventually. And just as a fun fact, one of our fellow teammates who's just joined us from South Africa refers to the VA program as the VA. She says VA. So yeah, you guys are in the VA program. So that's the final thing I'll say about that. Over to you, Nana.
Thank you so much, Ruby, and shout out to Vati wherever you are. Like we said, we're going to adopt your language, so you guys are part of the VAR program, and you know that's how we've chosen to refer to it now. So the next thing we're going to dive straight into is why the VA program. I'm sure most of you, Ruby has already given you an overview of what the VA program is and what it entails, but I think it would be great to hear from our founder himself, why virtual assistant. So I'm going to play this video and let us know if it plays. If you have any issues with sound, also flag that in the comments.
Typically, only the most influential people in the companies have assistants. You're either CEO or you're a very high-flying manager or you're a senior leader. And so those are the people who are very influential, and you have worked with them. And you would have seen the insides of business. And so the influence that you have as an executive assistant is very, very powerful, right? You can really literally shape where a company goes, right? And you can shape how effective a given leader is. And so when you're going for a future job and they say, what did you do? Well, I just spent the last 2 years enabling so and so very senior business leader to be more effective. Like, wow, tell me more. How did you do that? Well, this is how I prepared that person for their meetings, help them, to be more effective for their board meeting presentations. And, I help them write letters to their shareholders. And I help them, manage their social media, and I help them to do research. And these are great skills that I learned. And here's what I learned about business. You're going to stand out from anyone else who's going looking for a job.
Thank you so much, Mr. Fred, for telling us why this investment in the virtual assistant program is very important. And we would also use this opportunity to thank, the MasterCard Foundation for making this possible, for facilitating this experience for thousands of young people across Africa and giving them the opportunity to get access to better opportunities. So now let's zoom in to the next part of this session.
I have a question, Nana.
Yes. Go ahead.
Typically, only the most influential people in the companies have assistants.
Let's pause it. I'm just wondering before we go to, if you're hiring for VA, Nana, please, because I'm ready to be a VA.
Madam Ruby, I can't pay you now unless you want to volunteer, because please. I mean, I know that Nigeria, your money is not, it's like small, like 2 million.
I just feel like I set myself up for that. I entered, hey, I was even trying to be nice. You know what, don't worry, it's okay. But you see, Nana, because you're flying everywhere, I can be your VA, I can book your tickets. Just small dollars.
No problem. I can give you 5 million. Yes, definitely, we should. So we're gonna dive into the next reason why, the VA program is important. Like Fred said, when you go through the VA program, you're able to interact and be the right-hand man for senior leaders across, or right-hand man or woman for senior leaders across multiple industries. And what that means is you're able to directly contribute to meaningful impact that you can confidently say that you help, free time for a senior leader of maybe a Fortune 500 company or a Ghana Club 100 company, and that actually adds more value to you. The next interesting thing is that you get to be exposed, and get to experience the real life that top CEOs and top managers actually go through. And this is why you starting this VA journey is actually very, very important. So let's listen to the second reason why the virtual assistant program is important and why you should commit fully to being part of the program.
Typically, only the most influential people in the companies have assistants. You're either CEO or you're a very high-flying manager or you're a senior leader. And so those are the people who are very influential, and you have worked with them. And you would have seen the insides of business. And so the influence that you have as an executive assistant is very, very powerful. Right? You can really literally shape where a company goes. Right? And you can shape how effective a given leader is. And so when you're going for a future job and they say, what did you do? Well, I just spent the last 2 years enabling so-and-so very senior business leader to be more effective. Like, wow, tell me more. How did you do that? Well, this is how I prepared that person for their meetings, help them, to be more effective for their board meeting presentations. And, I help them write letters to their shareholders. And I help them, manage their social media, and I help them to do research. And these are great skills that I learned. And here's what I learned about business. You're going to stand out from anyone else who's going looking for a job.
Oh, sorry about that. I hear that I had played that already. So
typically, only the most influential people in the companies have assistants.
No problem. I'm sure we can all listen to Fred all day. While we resolve that, guys, I think it's just really important to reflect on what he said about how executive assistants are not, especially for me, I know that in Nigeria, I can't speak for any other country, but I know that in Nigeria, sometimes you hear someone is an executive assistant, a personal assistant, a virtual assistant, and it's seen as, oh, you're in a lower position. You're actually somebody's right hand man. And it's amazing that we've actually been able to put together this program so that you can learn how to do it effectively. And then you're going to get to a point where you also would need a virtual assistant. And then it'll be really easy to show that person how best to support you. So you will never actually go wrong getting part of this program. So I encourage you again and again to both start and complete this program, get to know your peers, network. I mean, there's some people, for example, in London and all over the country. Remember, there's this film I watched that had people who were networked with so many people, different people's VAs all over the world. So when they needed things going, they got it going. For example, I know a vice chancellor who we know his PA. So now we're going to have a conversation with the PA who's going to get us to the vice chancellor. Look, you never go wrong with this program. Over to you, Nana.
Exactly. Preach on. Like, I feel like you're in the spirit. I could just leave you to preach and preach. In fact, where is the offering basket? Let me drop my offering.
And it's not every time money, or sure, you know which offering basket again. Today is Thursday.
Okay, let me keep my money. Thank you, Madam VA, Miss Ruby. Thank you so much for agreeing to, volunteer this sermon, and I'm not allowed to show appreciation. So thank you very much. Let's watch the next video. I think we've been able to resolve that now.
People need to look at the virtual assistant role, not as the ending point of their career and as a role that they'll do for the rest of their life, but as the stepping stone, a foundation. It's almost like a mini MBA that's going to open up phenomenal career opportunities for the rest of your life. And you're going to learn skills that will be relevant for the rest of your life, for other careers that you might do. And you're going to get a great network, because once you work with that boss and you show them that you're someone who delivers, then they will be your champion, your ambassador for the rest of your life. And they'll open all kinds of doors for you.
Yes, you heard from Fred, look, think of the VA program as a mini MBA, think of it as a mini MBA. And like I said before, we are very generous to MasterCard Foundation for committing to support this program and allowing us to bring thousands and tens of thousands of amazing young people from all over the continent, in this space. And one thing that I need to mention is that whilst you're in this program, it's not just about you, it's about community. And that is why I got excited seeing all the shades, seeing all the banter going on, right? You're in this program for your self-development, but you also should use it as an opportunity to make friends from Ghana, to make friends from, Rwanda. And today we decided to have this between these three countries. But then whilst you're in the program, you'd get to meet people from Nairobi, people from Malawi, people from Cote d'Ivoire, people from so many countries. And that is the beauty of the ALX program. You get to connect firsthand with people. It's we say it's virtual, but you're literally, it's like being having dinner or having a cocktail with, multiple personalities from different countries, just facilitated by ALX. So let's move to the next part. Yes, Ruby, go ahead.
Absolutely. As we move on to the next part, I'll just continue so that you don't tease me again about offering baskets. But I've been told in the chat that there are people who have my back because you've been on my neck in this call. I was just going to say the future is African, and it's just an amazing opportunity to get involved with so many people across the continent. So stay open and learn and grow. There are going to be thousands and thousands of people in this program with you. So just don't slack on this. All right, let's move on.
Don't slack on this. Don't slack on this. That's my takeaway. So if you didn't get anything from this space, just remember, they say opportunity may come but once. So just don't slack on it. Let's move on. Next. Okay, so now that Ruby has ushered us into this program, sadly, I'm sure most of you would, like to enjoy the banter going on between Ghana and Nigeria, but again, we wish that we could have this more often, but really the purpose of this space was just to prepare you to get the excitement up so that this is just the start of the program. We haven't even started yet. You guys haven't received your official welcome yet. That is a program that is yet to take place, but this is basically to bring all of you together to say we are proud of you for taking the step, for doing hard things to be part of this program, for making time to be here. But now we're going to talk about how to succeed in this course. we haven't done your welcome ceremony yet, but we want to put you in a position where you start to think and imagine and put yourself in, that spirit of doing hard things, because there are a lot of free programs out there, right? And the funny thing about free programs is people can take it like apples, right? You take it, you buy it, you do it that way. You take it, you buy it, you do it that way. You don't finish it because it's free. There is no financial commitment. So people take it for granted. But people that have gone through the full VA experience will testify to how they have been reinvented just after taking this program. So then how do you succeed in this course? So just like how universities have, a criteria for you to graduate, we also have a criteria for that. So we have people that will graduate with, how do they call it? The honors, and then there are people that will graduate normally. So I want all of you to strive to excel and be the top of your class. And how are you able to do that? First, you need to commit 30 to 40 hours per week, which might sound insane, right? But if you think about how much time you spend on TikTok every day, we spend at least 4 to 5 hours on TikTok like every day on social media. So if you multiply that by 6, that's 30 hours that could have been used for your VA program. Then you spend another, so the breakdown of the 30 to 40 hours is as follows. You would spend around 10 to 15 hours per week on learning activities and interacting with peers. We do appreciate the importance of peer-to-peer learning. We are not like the other programs where we just give you sessions for you to just look through, right? We give you spaces for you to interact, to get feedback so you know how you're performing, for you to make lifelong connections. So you need to spend at least 10 to 15 hours per week on learning activities whilst interacting with your peers. Then you spend 20 to 25 hours per week working on practical activities and attending community events. So community is a big part of our programs. Even when you finish, you transition into what we call the room fellowship, which you would hear more about when you attend the Caribou ceremony, which I think should be mandatory for all of you guys that are here today. I see 1,109 watching us. And I hope that all of you, I would literally go through the list, be like the JHS headmaster, check attendance and make sure that everyone that showed up today is at the Caribou, which is the official welcome ceremony. You also need to complete all the required milestones and assignments and any required peer feedback. So you're doing the assignments, you're submitting it, but also your peers need to evaluate your performance and give you feedback for you to know how you're doing and how you can become better. The next thing also is you need to engage with content and send at least one message per week on the community platform. So I'm sure there are some of you that are here that haven't even made any comments since you joined. You're just there looking at people, right? You just want to be that guy who's just in the corner. No, we want to promote that community aspect. So you need to send at least one message every week on the community platform so that we can know that you are alive, right? And we know that you are not a robot. So the next thing also is engage with program communications, especially the weekly newsletters. We give you newsletters just for you to be updated, to stay tuned with what's happening, what's next, and even to give you information on, office hours and stuff like that. So if you're not reading and engaging with our newsletters, you would not know what the latest, say, opportunities are. So make it a point to keep checking out our newsletters and interacting with them. And finally, you need to attend at least 60% of community events, especially the Caribou ceremony. I see people asking, okay, what are the community events? So the community events include things like the Caribou ceremony, which I spoke about, where you would be welcomed officially into the program. You would get to see what the program looks like, get to meet the people that are running the program, and also get to ask any proper or any questions that you have. So that would be your opportunity to meet with the program teams. For us, we are the voices behind the ALX brands in your respective country. So all of you seeing emails from Emmanuel is the same as Nana. And finally, you're getting to see me in person. So that Emmanuel you see is not a robot. It is me. I am Emmanuel. For my Ghanaian peeps that keep getting messages from Emmanuel, this is Emmanuel. Same as those from Rwanda who hear from Kevin, that is Kevin. And those that hear from Ruby is also my amazing Nigerian co-host. So that is how to succeed in this course. And Ruby, at this point, if you have anything to add, I'm going to allow you to add to it.
Thank you, Nana. Yes, he's giving you everything you need, guys. I hope you're taking screenshots of this screen. I hope you're looking at your calendar to see how you're going to find those 30 to 40 hours per week. I don't spend 4 hours on TikTok, maybe 2. But for those who do 4 hours on TikTok, yes. It will be amazing. You might think 40 hours is already a long time, but if you do that consistently for 8 weeks, as anything good, with anything good comes hard work. In 8 weeks, you'll be telling a different story. So I'm super excited, guys. If you can't tell already, I am very excited. There will be a community platform on Slack. I know that we're going to get into the part where we're answering questions. We're actually going to head there now. So I've been seeing some of our questions, so we can start answering them now, Nana, if that's okay.
That is absolutely okay.
So if we move on to the next bit. All right, guys. So I've been seeing some questions. Hi, Integrity. Integrity says she's streaming from church. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for taking time. God bless you. I'm loving that you're ready to engage. Chidera, I'm glad you don't use TikTok. That thing is a wormhole. You can't always come out when you enter inside. That's why Nana spends 5 hours there. Thank you for taking screenshots, Blessing. Adedayo, yes, Karibu is an online ceremony. Slack is the primary community platform, but in your respective countries, there are going to be different groups and channels that you can also engage in. But definitely you'll get more information about this on the Caribou ceremony. And then also we will be having events within the different countries for accepted students. So this is like physical events as well. So there'll be really lots of opportunities to talk and engage and make sure you keep moving forward in this program. The Caribou ceremony is online. Yes. Any more questions? There isn't an app. There is a platform, and you'll receive more information about it and how to sign up within the coming weeks. Favor, I know you can make money from TikTok, but for now, we're trying to make money from virtual assistant program. After that, we'll do TikTok. Thank you. It's really good to meet you. Which platform are you going to use? It's most likely Slack. The hours are flexible, but these are the estimates. We're telling you that you probably will need to find time within your schedules to give us 30 to 40 hours so you can complete it. How do you get to know of the opportunities after the 8-week program? They will be discussed during the program. When is the Caribou ceremony? It starts in July, but guess what? We're in the last day in June, so we're heading there very soon. Is PC compulsory? If you don't have a PC, it will be hard. So most likely, let's try and have a PC. I'm glad you're watching from Akwa Ibom State. Is it raining in Akwa Ibom State? Oh, Arikan Oduka, this is not the heaviest ALX program. The heaviest ALX program is a software engineering program. That's a 12-month program. So where you're committing 30 to 40 hours a week, software engineers are committing 70 hours a week. That's our heaviest program. Daniel Chino, so if you can't find the time to learn, you will not graduate with a virtual assistant certificate. You need to find the time to put in the work. And we were very clear at the beginning of this application that this is what is going to require. How do you sign in? I think you mean sign into the platform. Details we provided. Pamela, if you already have a Slack account, it's fine. They will get you onto the platform. Sonia, I'm glad it's raining in Jos. It's like Nigeria. We need blessings, showers of blessing from God, so that our dollar and naira, Nana won't be able to talk to us about the naira and dollar problem. Classes start and end. It's a very flexible program. You just need to find the time to watch the videos and join in the sessions. Yes, there will be a certificate at the end of the program. This particular video, is it recorded? I think it'll be available afterwards. Nana, correct me if I'm wrong.
I should think so.
Yes.
Using the same link, I think we should be able to.
Yes, using the same link, you can find it. Oluwatobi, yes, 70 hours per week for software engineering. We're playing here in this virtual assistants. You want the big leagues, we're entering software engineering. But let's do this one first and see how we feel. And maybe all of us will become software engineers in the next cohorts. You don't need to download Slack yet. There'll be more information as you go along. Yes, there will be some in-person activities. There are grades for every course submitted. And Other platforms you can join with, it's the platforms that are made available. So Slack will be made available. Why is this not on Zoom? This particular call is not on, is live streaming from Zoom. And the reason why is because there are thousands of you that signed up to join. Is it possible to join 2 programs at a time? It is not advised to join 2 programs at a time. There's someone who's currently trying to join the VAR and FA, so the Virtual Assistant and Financial Analyst program, and she's been asked to choose one because both programs ask for 40 hours a week, and it's not possible to do both well. So what you can do is get into both of them and then defer one. So start with one and finish with the other one. How do you get materials? All of them is available online. All of them are available online. The PC is not compulsory, but it will be difficult to do this program without a PC. Caribou means welcome, and that's the ceremony that's going to happen within the first 2 weeks of July. Yes, there will be a certificate issued. There are lots of questions that are asked over and over again. Canvas is one of the learning platforms that will be used. It is not difficult to learn. Worry, I hear it's raining in Lagos, in Worry Delta. That's cool. No, you can't run 2 programs. There are lots of questions are going over and over again.
Ruby, I'll allow you to breathe a little so that you don't pass out, because it's like you've been.
No, I'm good. What I'm actually seeing is happening is that there are questions that are being asked over and over again. So some of the questions we've already started answering. Sure. You can download the materials and prints. Feel free. PC is personal computer. It's people that are trying to be techie and hip and cool. They don't want to tell us what they're really talking about. Mm-hmm. After the program, what's the salary range of getting a certificate? Salary range, it could be anything, really. It depends on the person you're working for. Could be.
Yeah, Ruby, let me chip in on that. I saw someone saying that, the rates for VAs are low in Nigeria and all of that. And there's one thing that Greg said that struck me. And he mentioned that you don't have to limit yourself to, you don't have to look at the VA program as just like, is it a means to an end, or how they put it? Look at it in terms of, long-term prospects. You're working with a top CEO, you're helping them manage their calendar, right? That propels you into the next stage of your career, right? You may not necessarily have to be a VA or your career, but that could be a stepping stone to the next big thing, right? So you work with this CEO for 2 years as their virtual assistant. It gave you the exposure to understand how organizations work, how complex processes can be broken down. Now you're equipped to go into another role, but also you're also able to compete because it's virtual. You can also literally apply for roles outside your country. And if you qualify, or if you graduate top of your class, you're able to get extremely competitive. We've had cases where people that took the program, are able to find their own jobs in reputable companies. So don't feel limited to the Nigerian market. That is why this is a virtual assistant. You don't have to work for a Nigerian CEO or a Nigerian company, but you can apply for any virtual assistant role in any country and earn in any currency. So don't look at just the Nigerian, environment. Just keep an open mind, go through the program, commit to it, and then let's see where it ends you. Also, someone asked if there are employment opportunities after. We do not promise employment opportunities, but what we do is we share opportunities. If we get these opportunities from employer partners, or if organizations reach out to us that they want virtual assistants, we're able to make recommendations, especially if they want those from specific markets. We're able to share and recommend. But the idea here is to give you the skills that allows you to be confident to even go out there and apply and feel competitive for any virtual assistant jobs that are open in any country in the world. So do not think of it as, as training you and then immediately going to find you a job, but you building up yourself to be competitive for many other roles. Even if it's not exactly a virtual assistant role, there are other roles that are almost similar and where you can transfer the skills that you gain from the virtual assistant program to fit. So yes, I just saw on my screen, my tech guy, Kevin, has put up an interesting statistics on the virtual assistant program, which says in Nigeria, hiring a virtual assistant typically costs anywhere from $11 to $1,200 or more, depending on experience, expertise, and job. In South Africa, an entry-level 1 to 3 years virtual assistant earns an average salary of $7,208 per year, and a senior virtual assistant, which is over 8 years, earns an average of $11,323 per year. The average virtual assistant gross salary in South Africa is $9,392. So this is an example of an African market where virtual assistants relatively get paid well. And if you're a virtual assistant, then maybe you should be thinking of applying for some virtual roles that are based in South Africa. And I know that there are a lot more based in other countries that can help you boost your earning power. So that's what I can say about that. Ruby, if you do not have any more questions to take, then I guess we can wrap it up. And if Kevin has anything for us in terms of feedback forms or, any next steps that are available, maybe Kevin, you can walk us through that.
Okay, while we work on those feedback forms, is there any cost attached to this training? No, it is free. After the certificate, what next? Hopefully you're able to get your job, your virtual assistant job. Do you have to be a specialist in a particular field? No, you don't have to be a specialist in a particular field. Can someone switch from VA to FA? Yes, but you need to talk to the support team at VA. Is the certificate globally recognized? Yes. As a student, how can one combine all this? It's just going to take a lot of time management. Welcome to Success Watching from Edo State. Thank you to the person who is on the ward. Nana, we have somebody in the hospital on the ward that's reviewing patients having this call. I'm just so thankful. We're so thankful again and again to everyone who's actually carved out precious time and data and internet and precious time, data, electricity to actually be here with us and to join us on this program. We are very grateful. Will using two phones aid the program? The problem is using a phone. Usually it's easier to use a laptop, but if you can navigate your phone, it's fine. Kevin, they're asking you to vibe us more after we wrap up with some more jams. So DJ Kev on the microphone, please get ready. Is a mini laptop good enough for the program? Yes. Are the lessons pre-recorded? Some of them will be, some of them won't be. There will be a lot more information at the Caribou ceremony. And I love that someone was able to help me say Caribou means welcome to anyone just joining. Guys, we are so excited and happy to have you be on this program. We just thought to come in to say hi, tell you, well, we're very proud of you, as Nana said, and see about making sure we launch you as fast as possible into the program. So even when during the Caribou ceremony, they're telling you things, yeah, I already know how many hours I need to give. I already know how long I'm going to do. You can already start thinking about how to get started with the program. Sorry to anyone who's got low battery. The salary statistics, you can actually access this video afterwards and just rewind. Information will be given about joining platforms and everything else going forward during and after the Caribou ceremony. All right, Nana, I think it's time to call it an evening. If not, we're going to spend all evening with everybody here. They don't want to go home.
I know. And really, thank you all for making time for this space. We really appreciate it. It was a great time, really great time. And we hope that once you start the program, my people in Ghana, I'm coming back with all the goodies from Kigali, so you guys can meet me at the airport. I'm coming with gifts for you guys. So I'm not going to say when I'm going to come, but if you guys are good at guessing, you can guess my flight, my arrival time, meet me at the airport, that's fine. But hopefully we're going to have in-person hangouts, give you guys cool ALX swag, give you t-shirts, give you stickers, and, all the nice stuff that you can think about. So really happy to have you guys.
We have them in Nigeria too, Nana. Thank you. We are going to have it in Nigeria too. Thank you very much.
She's copying me. She's copying me, guys. She's copying. The Ghanaians, you get it first, and your t-shirt is more quality than the Nigerian one. So my people in Ghana, just meet me up. Check your phone for messages from me. Make sure that please you attend the Caribou ceremony. If you want a t-shirt from me, I think it's compulsory that you really show up, at the Caribou ceremony, because I'm going to take the attendance. And if you ask me for a t-shirt, I'm going to check if you actually attended before I give you one. We have projected the feedback form. Feedback is very important for us. So if you enjoy the program, go on there, bit.ly/feedback_ALX. If someone can be great, those of you who have fast fingers, type it in there so that people can fill it as Kevin gives us some jams, as we try to finish filling this.
All right. Thank you so much, everybody. It's going to be an amazing 8 weeks. We can't wait to get started, and we can't wait to finish with all of you here. Please do not leave us hanging. We want to see everybody here. I love you too, guys. We love you. In Abuja, people, don't worry. We're here. I'm coming to Abuja in 2 weeks. Nana needs a VA. That's why I was telling him I wanted to apply. He told me he doesn't want to pay me.
All right. I hope you guys are filling the feedback forms. Like I said, it's very important.
Can we put the link in the YouTube chat, please?
Yes, we're working on that now.
All right, guys, we're going to put, and then Kevin, we want to hear from you. That's what someone said, I think from Kigali. So please talk to your people.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so it's very common to be intimidated by Nigerians and Ghanaians, but so they've been talking about like the like good internet connection at Nana's place. But where are we live streaming from? Nana, tell us.
I mean, it's Kigali, but okay.
Imagine Nana had to travel all the way from Ghana to Kigali to be hosting this event, to not be interrupted by the power outage, by the internet connection and all that. Imagine. So those are all the beauties and glories of, being in Rwanda. And maybe one thing that I can add, not sure if we talked about it, but one other thing that I can add in terms of, how you can leverage your time and then try and succeed throughout the VA program would be also to leverage the office hours. So we do have office hours. Usually, if you think about like typical online learning courses, you feel that pressure when, you get at the point where you're struggling with understanding a particular concept. And then you're like, okay, I have to struggle with this and get it done. If I don't, nobody's going to, probably be there to help me. But then with the office hours that we have planned for you guys is that in a sense where, if you're trying something and it's not working and, we do have that time set aside for our technical mentors to be there for you. If you have any questions, there is that time set for office hours where you can just pop in and be like, you know what, I've been doing this and it's not going through, or I'm struggling with this and that, and they can always be super helpful in that sense.
Yes, guys. Yes, thank you very much for that. Use your office hours. Attend Caribou ceremony. Please attend it. The feedback form, has it been dropped in the YouTube chat?
Yeah, it has. And then if you want to type it out, it's very simple. Just start from this part, bit.ly/feedback_.
Okay, can we see those that have, I don't want you guys to leave. Kevin playing us some music. I want you guys to stay entertained and you fill the feedback form for us. So we're gonna have like maybe a 5 minutes party thingy so that you guys can have some music as you fill out the feedback forms for us.
All righty.
You don't work, you don't try. Yeah. Don't sleep, wake up. Collect your money. Wake up. Collect your money. Wake up. Get go get the moolah. Wake up. Koniko kala. Kala konya lodila. Don't walk, you don't try. You supposed to be jai. Kilo come, you come, person matter, person we don't mind. Boy, when I land softly on the sofa floor. So far, so good. Koni bajo, let me see you. Oh, lo, let me see you. Oh, lo. Bukao, let me see you. De buga. Oh, lo, let me see you. Oh, lo. Bukao, let me see you. De buga. Oh, lo, let me see you. Oh, lo. Bukao, let me see you. De buga. Oh, lo, let me see you. Oh, lo. Bukao, let me see you.
Say you don't walk, you don't try. You're supposed to vibe.
Yeah. So
Country Records.
Shanbai.
yeah. So I've seen people who are saying that the links are not working. So the same way we sent you the invitations, we're going to send that link over emails. That should be easier for everyone to access. That way you guys can offer us more feedback for how we can do better and how you feel about starting the program. And once again, we look forward to having you start on 11th of July. You'll be receiving some communications from our side about the Caribou onboarding ceremony. By the way, as a clarification, they've stated a lot of times, and I will say it one other time, this was more like a pre-onboarding hangout, right? To get you guys excited about starting and answer some of the questions that you had for us, as we also shared more about the program. So definitely you will have an official Caribou ceremony. People across the different countries, as you saw, the little corner for today was just basically focusing on our people from Ghana, Nigeria, and Rwanda. Maybe others will also have their specific session, but this today was just to show how much we appreciate you guys taking that step towards growing your careers, your fields, and acknowledging the little gems you can actually get from the DA program. So yeah, we'll be sending you that link, and I've also shared it in the chat. If it's not working, you can access it from the emails. We'll be sending them out by today. So yeah, if any other questions, send them through. Otherwise, we are at the top of the hour, and thank you for your time.
Bye.
Oh, cool.